It is very, very hot. I think that's an understatement, really. I am right now in Greater Kailash Bang. This happens to be a part of the New Delhi constituency where I am right now. But talking about Delhi, 7 Lok Sabha seats in total, New Delhi constituency being one of them, where I am right now, was taken away by the BJP in the year 2019, where BJP won 7 of the 7 seats from here. As we know, 2014 also a similar situation. Let's get our viewers up to speed with the candidates as far as Delhi is concerned. The 7 Lok Sabha seats where I am right now, Basudhi Swaraj, daughter of late veteran BJP leader Sushma Swaraj, is contesting from here. Challenger is Somnath Bharti from the Aam Aadmi Party. Apart from that, in Northeast Delhi, we have Manoj Tiwari versus Kanhaiya Kumar, who has been fielded by the Congress. So, of all the 7 Lok Sabha seats, the BJP gave tickets to only one candidate, one incumbent MP, and that was Manoj Tiwari. So he gets a chance from here. Rest, all the candidates were changed by the BJP. In Chandni Chowk, Praveen Khandelwal has never dabbled in electoral politics. It's his first time, but has been the face of the traders in Delhi city, essentially. And veteran JP Agarwal, Jaiprakash Agarwal, is challenger who's contested and won his first election from Chandni Chowk in the year 1984. I keep saying that was the year I was born. So that was years and years ago. He's a veteran. Congress has put their faith on him. In Northwest Delhi's Yogendra Chandolia has lost assembly elections, but has been a mayor once. Udit Raj, of course, is contesting from the Congress party, was with the BJP earlier. In West Delhi, it's Kamaljeet Sehrawat, the second woman candidate that has been put up by the BJP. Against Mahabil Mishra, again very strong leader of the Congress party, but with the Congress joined the Aam Aadmi Party. In South Delhi, Ranveer Singh Biduri and Sahi Ram Pahalwan from the BJP and the AAP respectively. In East Delhi is Harsh Malhotra of the BJP and Kuldeep Kumar of the Aam Aadmi Party. So BJP on one hand and Congress and Aam Aadmi Party alliance on the other. We gave you up to speak, got you details rather of all the candidates. Let's now shift focus to some news which is just coming in. All right, now let's get our viewers up to speed with the voter percentage, the voting percentage on an average. These are the details that we have with us at 49.20% until 3 p.m. So that's the latest figure. It's 4 now. We have 2 more hours to go. 49.20 is the average. Voting for all 7 Delhi seats in the 6th phase. Highest voter turnout in Bengal so far at 70.19%. So things look good as far as the voting percentage in Bengal is not so good as far as the violence there is concerned. In Uttar Pradesh, you see lowest voter turnout until 3 o'clock, which is at 43.95%. All right, my colleague Maushmi is getting us more details as far as Delhi is concerned. I'm going to go straight across to Maushmi. She's joining us from Rohini right now. Maushmi, as far as Delhi is concerned, about 45% or so. 2 more hours to go. How do you look at the voting or the voter turnout so far? I won't say it's really brisk, but there is scope, isn't it? Because it'll get cooler in some time from now, at least comparatively.
I'm in Northwest Delhi, and in this particular area in Rohini, at this model polling booth, truly I've seen voters trickle in one after the other. There have been queues and lines. Voters have been coming in and out, and this particular area has reported almost 60% strike rate, and it could in fact increase. It's getting a bit less hotter now post 4 p.m. You still have 2 hours. The voters still have 2 hours. If you're there in the queue, you'll be counted, and you have to make yourself count, is what I will appeal to the voters. But interestingly, you know, Pan Delhi, it's been really, really hot, and it's not an easy ask, you know, for the voters to come out. But I've seen very brave stories of people who've got hurt on their feet, coming out and casting their vote, elderly people, women with children, and particularly, in fact, the women community I've seen in large numbers, excited and thrilled. So, if you look at Delhi, you know, the Delhi voters are very, very aware. And the pattern that we've seen in the past two elections, the Lok Sabha elections, despite the fact that the Aam Aadmi Party has returned back to power in Delhi, you know, they've not been able to score a victory in the 2019 elections or in 2014 elections. So it's been a very bitter battle and a different battle of sorts this time. It's not a tri-cornered contest. It's a contest between the India bloc versus the BJP. But importantly, have the Congress workers and the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party workers really aligned? That's the question that needs to be answered by the voter turnout if it's in favor of the India bloc. On the other side, you can see that the voters are doing the talking by casting their vote. There are some voters standing. क्या अपील करना चाहेंगे?
It is the moral duty of every citizen. Please cast your vote and please do it on your own.
कास्ट योर वोट, यही अपील करेंगे. पार्टी का नाम नहीं लीजिए.
ज्यादा से ज्यादा संख्या में वोट करो ताकि देश को प्रगति की ओर लेकर जाया जाए.
वोट फॉर कंट्री. सारे पब्लिक जो है अपने घरों से निकलें और पूरा भारत एकजुट होकर एक वक्त अपना एक वोट दे. कीमती वोट सबके लिए जरूरी है.